Well, according to data from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, the jobless rate for new college grads is higher than for all workers and has been for almost 2 years running.
Yeah, it's a little surprising, and that coincides with the pandemic, but parents want to know how to help their college grads to find the on-ramp to life. John Shumway is here with an expert's help, and I'm very interested to hear what you have to say about this.
Yeah, and the first thing to know is you cannot do it for them and should not do it for them. They have to want it, but you can help.
Help does not mean doing it for your college grad.
But I think there's some ways we can really step them through the process in a really simple, structured, step-by-step approach that makes it feel more feasible and not quite so overwhelming.
Career coach and author Beth Hendler-Grunt, in her book, The Next Great Step, which is a parent's guide to helping your college grad, says first, help them to see their own value.
What have you learned over time? What do you enjoy doing that you would like to utilize as you move into the workplace?
And she says it doesn't have to be a long list.
What are the top 3 core skills that your young adult is the most competent, most skilled at, and they enjoy doing?
Hendler-Grunt says then help them talk out verbally how those skills would help an employer.
Then they know how to move forward of where do they want to bring these skills to? What are the types of companies that might need to utilize and leverage that? And start slowly in terms of giving them a path forward.
And then comes perseverance and a willingness to adjust.
Sometimes they have to experience the difficulty or the failure where they've applied to 10, 20, 50, 100 jobs for them to realize maybe the way that they're going about it is just not working.
Yeah, and she warns that depression and anxiety are a very real risk in this process if there are rejections. And helping your grad through those rejections requires listening and not judging. And maybe even some outside help could be needed.
Think about the rejection involved in
yeah.
it. She says apply to as many as 100 jobs and not get it. I mean, that could really make you depressed. But as long as they're trying, parents should be patient.
Yeah, that's the hardest part, and as long as they're trying. But if they aren't trying, well, then you may need to provide some guidelines, the number of applications you expect for them to be doing, or finding a job where they can actually help with the household expenses while you are supporting them while they search.
Takes time and patience.
Yep.
Time and patience. They'll get there. Never give up. All
There you go. Inspiration from Lindsay Ward this morning.
On this Monday, you got to keep going.